Well, here we are again. It's another day in which the SEC has come out swinging, and this time their target is Binance. We're going to talk about what's going on with the regulations, as well as some of the cryptocurrencies that the SEC is labeling as purely securities. Also, Apple releases a headset, but are you ready to pay the kind of money that they're requesting? Let's talk about it right here today on Pour Over Finance. What's up, guys, and welcome back to Pour Over Finance. My name is Aaron. Now, before I get into the swing of things, I want to ask you to just do me the favor, hit the like button on the video so it gets a bit more exposure. Please hit the subscribe button if you're interested in seeing more of what I do, and the notification bell will get you notified. Also, I want to let you guys know that I discuss multiple topics in this one video. However, if there's a topic that you're more interested than the other topics, you can always check the description below. I put timestamps. So you might be more interested in the Apple topic more than you're interested in anything going on with crypto. You can go ahead and just click that and it'll take you right to that story. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and discuss what is going on. Now, it's not too much of nothing exciting going on in the traditional financial markets. We got the NASDAQ, which is down by only 0.09%. Nothing extreme there. The S&P 500 is only sitting at a negative 20%, negative 0.20%. Again, not much change. If you look here, you'll see that its previous close was 4,282 points, and today, it's between 42.66 and 42.99. Not much change happening there. That's the traditional markets. The crypto markets, on the other hand, wow, looking terrible. We got Bitcoin down 5.8%. We've got ETH down negative 5.2%. We've got BNB, which is down because of what's going on with the SEC. So, without delaying further, we'll just jump right into it, because this today feels to me almost the same as when we found out about FTX. Today kind of feels like that. It definitely shook the market up quite a bit in terms of what's happening. So let's go ahead and discuss what is taking place. The SEC sues Binance in U.S. District Court for unregistered securities operations. The subtitle here says, according to the regulator, Binance failed to register as a securities exchange and operated illegally in the United States. Wow. Not good. Not good at all. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission filed a suit against Binance, its U.S. platform, and CEO Changpeng Zhao at its district court for District of Columbia, and that happened today on June 5th. Here's a tweet by CZ basically saying that his team is standing by, ensuring all systems are stable, including withdrawals and deposits, and we will issue a response once we see the complaint. Haven't seen it yet. The media gets the info before we do. So he is aware of the fact that this is happening, but he hasn't even been able to sit down and read an official complaint against the company that he runs. So I guess once he does get that complaint and he's able to read through it, we'll have the details here for you, and we'll discuss that as well. But let's read into a little bit of what's happening exactly. It says, the U.S. regulator pressed 13 charges against Binance, including unregistered offers and the sales of BNB and BUSD tokens, as well as their Simple Earn and BNB Vault products and its staking program. In addition, the SEC alleges in the suit that Binance failed to register its Binance.com platform as an exchange or a broker-dealer clearing agency. They really went hard at these guys today. Among the allegations, the charges claim that Binance failed to restrict U.S. investors from using Binance.com, Binance US. It engaged in wash trading. Further on, it says, in addition, the suit claims that funds from Binance and Binance US were commingled in an account controlled by CZ, associated with Merrick Pete Limited. The charges echo the complaints that were filed by the Commodities and Futures Exchange Trading Commission, and I discussed that here. So there's quite a bit that's going on. There's quite a bit. I mean, the SEC, they brought out the hammer for Binance. They are pretty much looking to take down everything, not just Binance, but Binance US, their tokens, their trading platforms, just about everything. And this all happened today. They're alleging that these are unregistered securities that they're selling in the United States. They never registered as a brokerage. They are not legally operating this. They're commingling funds. They're doing all of these things that are considered to be illegal by the SEC standards, and they're suing them for it. So this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad. And I don't know what we're going to see happen, seeing as Binance is not really based in the United States, but the SEC is, to me, it appears that the SEC is really going after crypto in the sense that they want to remove cryptocurrency from the United States. I don't get the sense that the United States wants cryptocurrency here at all, not even in the least bit. That's what I'm starting to get the feeling of, because they're going after every single exchange, even exchanges that are registered as exchanges, even exchanges that they clear to be able to go public, like Coinbase. Every single one of them. I don't know what's going on here, but we're going to hear about this in the future. Something's happening. Something's bubbling at the bottom that we're not aware of, and we're going to find out in the future. I have no idea, but let's jump right into some of the claims they're making in terms of not just Binance, but the SEC is claiming that Solana, Polygon, and Cardano are all securities, and they outlined this in the Binance lawsuit. Other altcoins were named as well. They named Sand, Mana, and AXS. They all are securities according to the SEC. It says the Securities and Exchange Commission unveiled a high-stake lawsuit against Binance on Monday, but a slew of altcoins like Solana and Polygon are also in the agency's sites. So they're basically saying right here, if we read on, I'll highlight this right here. The SEC is claiming that Solana, Polygon, Cardano, and several other altcoins are all securities in this lawsuit. And here is the full list of all of these altcoins. So we've got BNB, we've got MATIC, we've got Filecoin, Cosmos, Sandbox, Decentraland, Algorand. Wow. And if you guys remember, Gary Gensler was one of the people that spoke positively and actually was rallying for Algorand. So it's somewhat odd that he was rallying for a token that years later he's claiming is a security. Like, how does that work? Because back then it wasn't registered as a security, and he was all too happy to rally for them. So I don't understand exactly what's going on. But as a result of this, the crypto market took a huge hit today, as we saw. There's quite a bit of red. If you're an investor in cryptocurrency, you're either in one of two places. You're happy because the market took a tumble and you can just buy more coins, or you're unhappy because the market took a tumble and things are not looking good for crypto, at least in the United States. I think only us Americans are the ones who would be very unhappy by what's happening, because the rest of the world is going to see this as just another blip on the radar of crypto. They get to buy more of their favorite coins because they're at a discount today. And they're going to keep on moving because, quite frankly, cryptocurrency does not need the United States. If, for whatever reason, crypto was outright banned in the US, it would still continue on. There are parts of Africa, Europe, the rest of the world that seems to be building, seems to be ready to embrace cryptocurrency, to embrace this new technology in the finance world, and we're like, nope. But I kind of sit on the line with this, because in some cases I ask myself, okay, does the SEC have a point? And I think they do, because when you look at the traditional definition of what a security is, a lot of these coins are securities. Solana is definitely a security. They've opened a store in New York City that you can go into and buy Solana related things. They have a Solana mobile phone. This is truly an organization that is looking to operate for profit. And I don't necessarily know that they've ever sold the Solana crypto a as an asset that you can buy with the expectation of profits, but it's clear that if anyone's buying Solana, that's the reason why they're buying it. And kind of the same thing applies with the Sandbox and Decentraland, all these other coins that are mentioned here. They truly are securities. So I sit on that one side asking myself, hey, you know what? Can I be mad? Because, hey, the SEC really does have a point. These are securities. And if they're unregistered and there are securities laws that they have to abide by, the SEC kind of has a point. But then I sit on the other side of this and I say, it's crypto. And should cryptocurrencies be held against the same security laws as traditional securities? Or should the security laws be rewritten in a way that it encompasses this new technology? I don't know. I'm not in that. That is not my area of specialty. But if you have a functioning brain, you can't deny that these things appear to be securities, and maybe there is some validity to what's going on here. I don't know. But I would like to know what you guys think. So go ahead, comment down in the comment box and let me know what you think about all of this. Last but not least, it really doesn't have much to do with finance as much, but if you're an investor in Apple, maybe it may make a lot of sense to you to start loading up on those Apple stocks. And again, that is not financial advice. I used to own Apple. I sold all of my Apple stock. I regret it a little, and I've been thinking to myself lately, maybe it's the one stock that I will start to buy again, because I typically am more of I buy a lot more ETFs. That's all I hold is ETFs. I like the stress-free investing that comes along with holding ETFs, where you just buy and hold. Stocks, having to pick stocks and pay attention to the market and things like that, it can become a little bit fatiguing when it comes to having a bunch of stocks in your portfolio. But let me stop talking about that and just read on the article here. It says Apple unveils their long-awaited mixed reality headset, the Apple Vision Pro. And this was at the WWDC 2023. In the article, it says the Vision Pro is built with 5 sensors, 6 microphones, 12 cameras. Processing comes from both Apple's M2 chip and its new R1 chip. While Apple says the Vision Pro will run all day long when plugged into an outlet, you'll need a secondary battery pack if you use it on the go, and the battery will only last you about 2 hours on a single charge. And this is what the set looks like here. And further down in the article, it says, additionally, and this part I found this to be quite interesting as well as appealing, because I still work a 9 to 5 and I use Microsoft's suite. So it says, additionally, Microsoft's apps like Word, Excel, and Teams will be compatible with the headset. I find that to be extremely cool. The way that it's implemented, I would love to see what happens in the long term with that. But this is the part that blew me away right here. The Apple Vision Pro starts at $3,499. Why not just $3,500? I don't know, but $3,499, and will be available early next year on apple.com. That thing said it started, not its full price. It starts at $34.99. And if we know Apple, just like they do with their MacBooks, just like they do with their iPhones, there are different levels to this. So there might be a version of the Vision Pro out there that's sitting around $6,000 or more. I don't necessarily think I will ever purchase this. I am not a big fan of Apple. My preferred operating system is Microsoft's Windows, and I like to play around with Linux, I can't speak today for some reason, but various distros of Linux is what I would prefer to mess around with myself. But I don't know. There are a lot of Apple fanboys out there, and they will be lined up to buy this thing. And I'll tell you, if you're an investor, whew, it's looking sweet. Apple is one of those companies that you could probably just buy and continue to buy. And in 20, 30 years, you'll be very happy with where your stock has gone. And again, not financial advice, but I'm just saying, based on their trajectory as a company, it's obvious where they're going to be 10, 15, 20 years from now. All you have to do is just look at the last 10, 15, 20 years, and you can see what they have done. And I can only expect with innovation, they will continue to replicate that in the future. But that is all I got for you today, guys. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about the SEC continuing to bleed the crypto industry here in the United States? They give zero Fs about anyone and anything when it comes to cryptocurrency. They want to take that building and burn it to the ground. What do you guys think about that? And what do you think about Apple's new Vision Pro headset? Will you be investing in that? Will you be buying that? Or are you just happy because, hey, you're an investor in Apple stock and this is green for you? And what do you think about these securities? What do you think about the fact that all these popular cryptos are just being labeled as securities here in the United States? And as a result, a lot of these crypto exchanges will not be able to carry these things because they are not registered as securities by the United States securities laws. There's a lot going on here. And again, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. So please go ahead and sound off. I am Aaron. This is Pour Over Finance. Please hit the like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel for more content. The notification bell will notify you of when I am uploading. And I just want to say I appreciate you guys spending your time with me today. I appreciate you all. Have a good one, y'all. Peace.